So the Yankees won, and they won the series against the Braves 2-1 with a 4-2 victory. Get right into this. Marcus Stroman, 6 innings pitched, another good outing for him. 5 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts in 95 pitches. He held them down. Handed off to Ian Hamilton, clean inning. To Tim Hill, clean inning. To Devin Williams. He gave up a solo shot to Ronald Acuna Jr., but aside from that, put up an inning and got the. I think it's a save. It went from a non-save opportunity potentially to a save opportunity, but nevertheless, the Yankees won. Now, offensively, we're breaking this down. Jason Dominguez, the leadoff spot, 0 for 5. Aaron Judge, 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. That's his 36th home run. Cody Bellinger, 0 for 5. Giancarlo Stanton, 3 for 5. Right? He's batting .286 now. Jazz Chisholm, 2 for 4. Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. Ben Rice, 0 for 3. Anthony Volpe, 1 for 4. Yorbit Vivas, 1 for 3. And Oswald Peraza didn't get a bat. So that's it across the board for the Yankees. Okay? Aaron Judge supplied them with a home run. Okay, and they got some other pieces here. And just to sum it up really quickly, Aaron Judge hit the home run, and Paul Goldschmidt with an RBI single. Those are the two runs that they scored in the first inning. And then in the 6th, Yorbit Vivas was hit by a pitch, which walked in a run. And then in the 7th inning, Jazz Chisholm hit an RBI double to drive in Aaron Judge. That was the offense for the Yankees. What's good, everybody? What is good, everybody? Let's round robin this across the board. Here's what's going on around baseball right now. The Padres are up 8-1 in the 8th inning over the Nationals. The Angels are up 7-1 over the Phillies in the 6th. The White Sox are up 7-1 over the Pirates in the 9th. The Guardians are up 8-2 over the Athletics. The Mets are tied with the Reds 2-2 in the 8th inning. The Royals are up 7-0 on the Marlins in the 5th, and in the 9th, actually. The Cubs are up 1-0 on the Red Sox. And going into the 7th, the Twins are up 4-1 on the Rockies into the 4th. The Orioles are up 5-2 on the Rays, but it's now delayed by weather. And the Blue Jays they beat the Giants. They swept the Giants with an 8-6 win today. So Blue Jays are on fire. So are the Milwaukee Brewers. They have won 9 in a row. And they're playing the Dodgers today. So they played the Dodgers at 4:10 p.m. The Mariners played the Astros at 4:10 p.m. And then we also have the Cardinals and Diamondbacks at 4:10 and the Tigers Rangers at 7 p.m. And that's spread across the board. Across the board. All right? Yeah, get out of here, Mac Bronx. All right, get out of here, dude. Stop trolling for other people, man. Get out of here, dude. Please. Stealing other people's chats. Get out of here. I don't steal nobody's chats. You must be crazy. Stroman was fancy. He definitely showcasing himself as a valuable trade asset to a team, right? There's a lot of folks who think he doesn't have any value. This is his 4th or 5th game in a row. So, Spencer Jones, 3 home runs, 5. He's batting in AAA right now, right? This is Spencer Jones is right now batting. What is he batting? 429 or something like that in AAA. He has an OPS of like 1,400. He is murdering the ball. So, if anybody is justifying a September call-up right now, it's Spencer Jones. But now, also, that means if they want him to be called up, they're going to have to move somebody like Trent Grisham. Because you're not going to call up Spencer Jones to have him sit, right? So, that's the other thing, too. But, yeah, Wink, the Yankees win. Yeah, Hunt, tough. Exactly. I mean, Acuna's a superstar player. So, now if we can win 2 out of 3, and we have Rodon, we have Schlittler, and then we have Max Fried fronting the rotation for the Yankees. So, people have, I don't know exactly how tough people, really just going with these like these trolls. These trolls are coming in and calling me a fraud like I'm stealing people's chats. Whose chats am I stealing? Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Stealing people's chats. You must be crazy. Nobody's called a bum. Baseball, they give up home runs, right? Pitchers give up home runs, and they give them up to great players. Acuna's a great player. So, and again, Devin Williams, he held it down aside from that. He didn't falter. He didn't fall apart. So I'm with you, Hunt. If they keep Marcus Stroman, I hope he stays in long relief, and I hope he continues to produce like he did today. But what's up, franchise? What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, he could be long relief. It could be a piece, a depth piece too, a valuable depth piece. So Red Sox, I don't know. I mean, I think they will try to get a pitcher to pitch behind Garrett Crochet. If it's Sale, man, I don't know. Maybe it might cost them Jaron Duran. They have to be willing to do that. So yeah, yeah. Facts and opinions are not stealing. I love when people say, yeah, true Bronx boys. Oh, good. Oh boy, who you which little weak channel you trolling for? Creating new accounts. Who are you trolling for? Mm, Own it. Tell me who it is, and bring that person on here. Yeah, exactly. Did he? Come on, get out of here. Yeah. Well, exactly. They have to make room for Jones. You can't be called up and they have to have him sit. Can't do that. Yeah, the troll is just creating new accounts. Yeah. No, I don't think Jones will be traded. Do I miss the porn troll? Sometimes. I think a lot of us miss the porn trolls. At least they had something entertaining. This is just weak stuff. This is just weak. Trolling on behalf of probably a weak ass channel too. So yeah, Judge is for yeah. He's 36 now for Judge, and he's got what is he at 85 ribbies now? He's bringing it, man. He's bringing it. Let's see how many ribbies Judge has. Stats, Yankees. Judge has 82 ribbies. Okay, 82. Chisholm's got 45. Goldschmidt's got 37. Judge has 82. Here we go, Black Monkey Ball. What channel are you trolling for? What channel are you trolling for, huh? What channel? Man up and tell me what channel it is. Can't even spell pedophile. Pedophile. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Can't even spell properly. Oh, God. Undefeated when but even though he doesn't play, I mean, even though he didn't do anything today, he was still in the lineup. So he must be confusing me for the orange one. Yeah, who was the real pedo? Yeah, he must be. Maybe he's trolling for the orange one. Ugh. But I won't keep you that long. It's Sunday. We still have some stuff to do. I got dinner to prepare soon too. Uh. Yeah. You are. That's a justifiable orange, though, Beagle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a leadoff hitter. Look, if they let's just say they get Suarez, it makes it easier to lead off Dominguez more frequently because he's a more steady bat in the middle of the lineup. Suarez, so and he'll offer protection to Judge and Stanton and Jazz and some of these guys. So, and it can definitely really, fortify that middle part of the lineup, no doubt about it. It depends on who you get for Willie Castro. Like I said, Willie Castro, if he let's just say you get Suarez for third base, maybe Willie Castro could be the utility guy to kind of float around the lineup, right? And you can get one of those Twins relievers, like Griffin Jacks or Joan Duran or something like that, or like franchise. But you mentioned somebody earlier, and I wrote him down because it was a good idea. I didn't even think about him. Um, Louis Varland, another young pitcher. So shout out to franchise for that. I didn't hear Suarez trade that. say that. Would you hear him say that franchise? And did it start in Detroit for him? MLB is investigating Jazz on discussion, bro. All right. Rex just went up 2-1. Red Sox just went up 2, of course. Of course the Red Sox did. Undefeated when Dominguez is leading off. Yeah. Stanton's just quietly approaching 300. Newsweek article? Huh. Well, I do hear. I mean, I am hearing that there is chatter with him and the Tigers. So, and they have the wherewithal to get him, and the resources to get him. Yep. Little feet with Sagi. Yeah, that's upstairs, Beagle. They're running around. They are running around. Yeah, Yankees and Pirates are discussing a trade. Yeah. Nothing concrete yet. They're scouting, obviously. Suarez. They have eyes on a couple other players too. Danny Colombo from the West, but he's going to be a free agent. So I do think that the Blue Jays now have essentially, with losing 2 relievers this past week, essentially have vaulted Clase and Cade Smith back into the picture here, because now the Guardians have teams that can bid against each other for their services. They're in discussions on Keller too. Yes. Yep. Yeah, they are interested in David Bednar and Keller. So. Mm-hmm. The Pirates represent pretty much the only team that the Yankees can acquire multiple players at different positions with controllable years. So, and they have a trade history with the Pirates. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Bednar. Yeah, those dogs, man. They'll chew through everything, man. Mike Burrows, another one. What would be a monster trade for the Yankees? A monster trade? Depends on the team. If it's the Pirates, it would be Keller, Bednar, and Cabrian Hayes. If it was the Rockies, it would be Jake Bird and Seth Halverson. If it was the Twins, it would probably be Duran, Griffin Jackson, Willie Castro. Those are all big trades. Class A would be a monster trade too. But I would actually go for Cade Smith. He's got more control beers, and I think he'll cost less. So, yeah, he's lined up for Wednesday. Yeah, Max Fried. Carlos Rodon's lined up for tomorrow. Schlittler for Tuesday. Fried for Wednesday. So, and then what they have off Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Phillies come to town. So, yes, indeed. He does have 2 more seasons, yeah, Cade Smith, but he doesn't have the track record of a Class A, but he's a guy that would have tons of control beers, just like Louis Varland. So Varland and Castro would be a worthwhile trade to look into. So I don't think so, Lorenzo. I think they will acquire a third baseman no matter what. I think Jesus Rodriguez will likely be a trade piece at this point, Lorenzo. Now, if that changes, maybe. If they don't trade for somebody, then they should give him an opportunity. But it sounds as if right now they will be trading for somebody. Yeah, exactly. And it's a 162 game season, Brandon. Nothing's given. Well, that's why he could be the utility guy franchise. Like, if even if the Yankees let's just say they got Suarez, I would still look into getting Castro with one of those relievers, because Castro can float all over the place and be another versatile piece. Kind of be our version of Oswaldo Cabrera, right? This rest of the year. He's a free agent at the end of the year anyway. But if you can get one of those relievers with controllable years, then it makes a trade like that worthwhile. I would take one of those relievers with Castro instead of um, one of those relievers from the Diamondbacks, who was going to be a rental anyway. You know, McKinstry, maybe. I don't think they're, but you never know really. I don't really think they have their eyes on him, but you never know. Never know. Yankees are very quiet with this type of stuff. They really, really are. Yes, they are interested in Jake Bird from the Rockies. They've already checked in on him. He would not come cheap. He starts his arbitration after this year. They're close to 0%. See how, as far as we know right now, close to 0% on Arenado. Yeah. I mean, relievers, yeah. I mean, and again, like they could, would they take a JC Escar? Do they need catching depth over there? Maybe. Yeah. Look at Judge's stats: 355 batting average, 1191 OPS. Last year is 34, 308. So he's ahead of where he was in several categories. So he's ahead. So that's good. The price tag is what's going to prevent the Yankees from getting him franchise. Arenado, the price tag. It's now worth like 30 something million or 40 something million a year at this point. If they get him and it doesn't work out, it's different than getting Suarez and not working out. If they get Suarez and doesn't work out, they can move on from him after this year. They get Arenado and doesn't work out, they're still tied to him for 2 more seasons at a very high salary. But his defense is better than Suarez, no doubt about that. His defense is shut down at third base. But his price tag is what's going to prevent them from acquiring him. Yeah. I would be shocked if they get the Cardinals to eat a bunch of Nolan Arenado's money. I would be shocked. If they did, and they could get to eat a bunch of the money, then I would consider it. But I doubt it. And I just don't know if the Cardinals are going to do that. But I would rather have Brendan Donovan over, and which I know is not going to happen. So the trades at some point this week, Bryce, something's going to happen. But a lot of the big time stuff is the trade deadline day is going to be crazy. A week from Thursday, the 31st, it's going to be nuts. So that's going to be nuts. Bryce, and I have a feeling we'll see a trade here, a trade there, and I'm hoping that the Yankees make a trade for an arm at the very least, get a relief arm here. But the prices have not been set yet because these guys have not been officially put on the market. Teams are listening in, but they'll listen in. That's basically the thing that they say. We're listening in and wait and wait and wait. And as you get closer to the trade deadline, teams start to offer more. But I wouldn't be surprised, Bryce, if a trade happens this way. I just don't know if the Yankees are going to make one, but I hope they do. No. What team do I see making a big trade? Probably the Pirates or the Tigers. Yeah, I mean, if they get a bullpen arm before tomorrow, that would be nice. And if they do, I'll go live later with a report on it. Definitely. No. That's unfortunately the thing with big with MLB. So yeah, Alec Boehmer's on the IL now, so I doubt he's going to be an option. Lorenzo. Yeah, he's hurt. Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, blame me. I would do it too. Franchise. I would trade for an arm. No, it sounds like the A's are not going to trade Mason Miller. He's about to reach Super 2, meaning he's going to get an additional year of arbitration, which is more value to the A's. So that's another reason. It's another season they can keep him on the relative chief. So somebody's going to have to blow them away with an offer. And that's today. That's reporting from today. They would have to be blown away to trade Mason Miller. But even though all signs point them towards should be trading Mason Miller and some other guys. So I don't know if Max Muncy moves the needle enough, and he's not right-handed either. No. Hey, Miggy, you want Miggy, man? You want Miggy big time. I don't. I think less of a chance of him getting moved now. Now that they have Jacob Mizorowski there, Freddie Peralta. No. Proactively is good, but you need two teams to participate. If the team's not making, Yankees could be proactive and call them and say, make an offer. But if a team is going to wait on the player, then that's unfortunate. We can't really blame a team like the Yankees for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, in his rookie season, yeah, he was great, but he's far from that now. And Milwaukee, I think, is going to add. I think they might try to add a pitcher. Coach Carl, how are we doing, my man? Ooh, J. Ram and Klaus, you would give up Lombard, Jones, and Schlittler? Ooh, that's a tough one. Coach Carl. Did you hear Coach Joe V. Hill passed? Rest in peace, Joe V. Hill, coaching legend. Yeah, Petruzzi, what's happening, my man? Somerset, yeah, Lombard hit a home run, and Spencer Jones hit a home run today too. Yeah. The Yankees' top two prospects are hitting the ball well. Hitting the ball well now. And we need more consistency from Lombard. Yeah. Jones hit 2 home today? Oh man, I didn't see that. So he's got 10 now? Is that 10, old Sarge? Oh my god. Huh. Wow. 10 home runs, my goodness. If anybody's justifying a potential September call-up, it's Spencer Jones. But again, you'd have to move somebody in the outfield. It doesn't make any sense to call him up to have him sit. You got to play him. You got to actually see tangibly whether he's ready or not. You have to see that. Setting him gives you zero idea. So it depends, franchise. I mean, Rice can fetch a good return. He can fetch a good return in a trade, but who would I give up for him? I don't know. Coach Call, would you go for Cade Smith? Look at Cade Smith from the Guardians. He's another one with more control years than Clase. One of their big relievers. He's pretty good too. He might be a guy worth looking at from the Guardians. But the Guardians they have put him and Clase on the back on the block as of this morning. So, well, I hope to see Spencer Jones in September, but we have to play him, right? Yeah. Yeah. 2 extra, yeah, exactly. Could be pitchers. Yeah. Classy, yeah, I mean, Classy would be a nice piece. And he's got control years beyond this year. So does Cade Smith. So does Griffin Jacks. So does some of these other guys, Joan Duran. All these guys. All have control years. So, and that's, we need something like that. We need something like that. We really do. Yes, indeed. But that's what we got right now. That's what we have right now. So Yankees won. They won the series. And I don't know what is going on up there. It sounds like stampede up there. Miggy would be really cheap, but we don't know if he's available. And doesn't mean he's going to be great here. Could he come back here and stink? That's the other problem. Cade Smith, yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a guy I would look at, potentially over Clase. Yeah. You hear that beagle? I don't know what the hell. I feel like the floor is going to collapse on me. Yeah, Kate Smith's a big dude. We need arms like that in the bullpen right now. So, but if the Yankees put up another, if they make a move later on, a roster move or a trade or whatever, especially if they make a significant trade, I will go back live and we'll get it back at it. So I'll let you go. Go enjoy your Sunday. Gonna go prepare dinner early. What I trade for Hunter Gaddis? Hunter Gaddis. Gaddis. From the Cleveland Guardians. 6'6", another big boy. 6'6", 260. 0-1 with 369, 44 Ks and 39 innings pitch. Let's check out his contract. My God, my kids are so loud. I got his contract. Let's look at his contract here really quickly. Gaddis' contract. He's another one that's got 5 years of control. So a guy like him or Cade Smith, he might be another option here, right? Over Clase. Clase has a bigger track record, which I think he'll cost more, obviously. So big-time closers tend to cost more. But this guy's another arm that could be put right back in the bullpen with the Yankees, a power arm. Gaddis or Cade Smith or it's one of these guys, Griffin Jacks, Ronnie Henriquez from the Marlins. There's some good arms. So I'm hoping that the working his stuff in the basement again. Yeah. I know. And I'll go upstairs and the girls will all smile at me, so it'll be super cute. But keep your ears and eyes open for those names. Right? Yeah, keep your eyes and ears. And again, we'll be back. We'll be back if they happen to make a move today, especially if they make a move. So Lionel train layouts. I'm telling you, nice beagle. Nice. What the hell are they doing up there? God. I'm afraid about Clase. That's another reason why I would look at some of these other guys. Clase has been hit hard in the playoffs. So, Steven Cruz, another guy from, I mean, these guys there are guys that could be available, right? I'm not trading a bunch of people for Seth Lugo and Carlos Estevez. Eugenio Suarez saying, yo, NFB, what's up, buddy? Brother, man, what's going on? I'm just wrapping up, man. So we're just recapping this series win. Suarez hits another home run. My God, what is that, 34 now for him? He's not gonna come cheap. He's gonna cost a boatload of money. But Spencer Jones hit 2 today, man. He's got 10 now in like what, in 2.5 weeks? No. My goodness. Jonathan Quinn, what's up? And if he's timing, he's the man. And if he's the man, he knows what's going on. Stroman definitely MVP of the game. 6 innings, 1 run, kept him in the game again. Whether you keep him, whether you showcase him for a trade, he's at least showing that he's capable of getting in there, keeping him in the game, no matter what happens. So, kudos to Stroman. Kudos to all of you. Go have a great rest of the day. And I promise you, if news comes out, they make a trade today, we will be back live. Well, this is the thing, bro, NFA. At least you got to tell the people. Yes, Yankees won not because of Boone. Exactly. Preach, brother. Preach. The people know. Tell the people. Should have seen it was a little troll earlier from the channel. He kept changing a new profile name. He was attacking me right in the beginning of this. It was fantastic. He wouldn't tell us what channel he's trolling on behalf of, but yeah. But yeah. Prospects, yeah, I'm telling you. We'll see. We'll see. There are going to be some prospects and players trading places. There'll definitely be some prospects moving. So stay tuned, gang. Go have a great day. Peace and love to all of you. You're the best. See y'all later.